Harvester constructed. Chopper hungry for blood.
Testing. Okay, now the mic's working. Alright, so Sammy opens with a triple supply pad, and Hayden is opening up with a triple supply pad as well. This is a Duffy mirror on Bedrock. Both players are decimates, and both players have a rally point flag on the other's base. Similar builds, we have Sammy's grunt coming in for the mini base because he sees that Hayden's chopper is on his way. And we have a mini base steal by Sammy. Hayden did pick up one of... Nope, Hayden did not pick up. Alright, so we have Sammy leading the mini bases 2-0. Hayden's looking at his back mini base. And he does pick it up. He made that sensor tower, so he has the ability to pick it up. And Hayden is moving to the back, but does not pick up the mini base yet. Sammy puts down his power extractor as his fourth pad.
Mini base
has
complete.
2 grunts picking up the power in the middle by Hayden, who also puts down his power as his fourth pad.
Our base is under attack.
Hayden had his mini, and Sammy noticed it. Sammy picks up another one of his minis, and Hayden steals one of Sammy's minis.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, so no fifth pad for Sammy, and Hayden did build a raid camp as his fifth pad. Hayden is scouting Sammy, who notices that he put down a harvester as his fifth pad as
constructed. Leader point earned. Our base is under attack.
Alright, so on the stolen minis, we have a raid camp from Sammy, so Hayden definitely needs to go adjust that.
We need help against these vehicles!
Raid camp on the back for Hayden as well. These guys have had very similar builds and plays all game. Another Rax over here for Sammy.
It's an onslaught of vehicles! Augmented extractor upgrade complete.
Alright, so Hayden is aware that Sammy has a Rax.
Our base is under
on
attack.
that, with JTBs coming out. He's sending some of his own JTBs made off his main to go take care of that. And Hayden, I'm sure, is going to jump his JTBs down the ledge. Okay, no, he's running them down.
After us.
Got more JTBs coming out on his main. It's still in mini base, and it's pretty much a JTB fight. Alright, so hopefully Hayden starts jumping these down the ledge. Oh, he got a nice slam off on that chopper, and that chopper is going to die.
Chopper, ready to roll out.
Attacking him, got a suicide grunt coming in. I don't think Sammy was really paying attention to where that was going. We got a nice ram off by Sammy, saving his suicide grunt for a larger army. And we got some JTB action again at Hayden's main base. He's still pumping out. JTB's been working on Sammy's mini, got it to about half health. As we try to pick off Sammy's raid camp on this as well. Alright, so
turret complete.
Hayden's raid camp on this did go down, but he does have some units locked in. He's managing to take down Sammy's mini base back there, and cover him off that. But that mini base should fall. Got some guns here defending Sammy's other raid camp. But his turret up on his main. Still single gen. Got a nice vortex going down that clears all of Sammy's units with another chopper ram.
Our base is under attack.
That mini base is so low. And we got Hayden trying to pick off Sammy's mini base here. Lots of JPBs. He manages to clear this one. Hopefully he can rebuy that. Alright, Hayden did rebuild that raid camp in the back and does clear Sammy's mini base. Sammy building another turret and getting out more choppers, grunts, and rebuilding his raid camp. Hayden's moving in with more choppers and pumping those bases. Still on single gens for both players. Sammy's still in mini base over here that he never built on, is going down, and Hayden is jumping those JPBs down the ledge. Alright, those turrets are defending against that JPB.
Raid camp constructed.
And Hayden's just gonna kind of sit by his mini base. Got more JPBs going off the ledge.
The enemy is sending vehicles after us.
Why, Chucko? Alright, so Hayden did manage to pick up that mini base on Sammy's side. Got some more chopper rams going off here. JPB slam goes down, just kind of misses. One more chopper rams go into Sammy's army. Alright, so Hayden did put down his second gen. We got Sammy's mini base super low there, and he did not pick up his other mini base.
We're under fire from their vehicles!
Ah, sorry, Tommy, thank you. My mic wasn't working at the start of this. Let me know if that's better. I just moved it. I had to like completely unplug it. There was no sound for the beginning. Alright. So we got Sammy's choppers defending, and Hayden's choppers and JPBs just cleared out Sammy's mini base, and he's going to push to the main base.
The enemy sent vehicles after me!
Aw, thank you, QWERTY. Alright, so QWERTY distracted me. Alright, so we got JPBs and him going off. Jump into that back turret, trying to clear that. We got a vortex going down from Sammy. Really red barring those units and basically killing Hayden's JPBs over there. We got JPBs working on this front turret, and hopefully those choppers can defend, but the turret does fall. JPBs jump over to the back of Sammy's base. Alright, so Sammy did lose a pad.
I'm getting hit by enemy troops! Our base is under attack.
Alright, so Sammy is going to rebuild a raid camp and another turret on his base. Vortex goes down on top of a beam. Alright, so Hayden is losing a lot. Hayden's units are all red bars, so Sammy pretty much defended that. But Hayden should be hitting Tech 2 really soon with that double gen, and Sammy's still on just one gen. Mini bases are in Hayden's favor, but no one has any nodes yet.
Chopper under assault from enemy troops!
Alright, so we got a war council, so we shall see Dusty Hero coming out for Hayden soon. He still has some JPBs pumping off this back mini base. Still the right side minis are empty. Hopefully Hayden can clear that one really low mini base. Still Tech 1 for both of these guys. And Desi Hero Warlord is here.
Their troops are brave but foolish.
Alright, a beam coming down for Hayden, but those choppers are just too quick for it. Alright, so we got Desi working on this turret along with a grunt and a JPB. And we got choppers coming in from Sammy, who did hit Tech 2 and is going to make his Warlord as well. Alright, so Hayden did manage to clear that mini base, is still Tech 1. I guess making that Warlord kind of set him back a little bit in the power.
Council constructed.
He is just trying to take down Sammy's gen, Sammy's only gen. Got more chopper rams coming off, and then Desi pulls that chopper.
Our base is under attack.
Alright, so Sammy has 28 population, Hayden has 26 population, and just clicked for Tech 2. Sammy's been Tech 2, but his eco is a bit slower than Hayden's. His power is pretty much stopped, that production. Rams go off on the Warlord, who did lose his shield. We got another Vortex coming down on the hero, and he is dropping his health. He is red barred, and he survives. Oh, and he is dead, picked off by Sammy's Ranger. Alright, so 28 pop for Sammy, and 21 pop for Hayden. Alright, so Sammy did destroy a pad. He's making another supply pad as he's picking off Hayden's last JPB at his base. But Hayden just has more coming in. Sammy needs to address this back mini base where Hayden is pouring in those units. And Hayden built another raid camp on the mini base there as well. So he just has these JPBs flying in across from the ledge. Alright, so Hayden did hit Tech 2. He is putting down his war council. He wants his hero back out there. And Hayden just picked up his second base.
The enemy has units in the air.
Alright, so we have the Sammy's choppers trying to take down Hayden's mini base. JPP slam goes off, stuns 2 choppers, but that mini base should fall. Not much there to defend it for Hayden.
Harvester constructed.
Alright, so Sammy rebuilt his gen, has grunts coming out of his main, still just a raid camp, and Hayden's mini base that he's had all game falls, but he still has this mini base with the raid camp locked. Hayden's second base is almost built, has 2 gens, raid camp, and the warlord coming out. And Hayden is going to build an apex on his back mini base.
Augmented extractor upgrade complete.
Alright, Sammy's choppers move in to take down Hayden's base with the raid camp on it.
Our base is under attack.
And Sammy is aware that Hayden just built this base. Has a nice scout on the ledge there. Still no nodes for oh no, Sammy did pick up a node, picked up his closest node. Is leaving some rangers and choppers to try to take down Hayden's mini as he moves some more grunts to take some more nodes. Hayden's going to not pick up his other mini base. That's fine. He has some engineers coming out the back. And Desi Warlord is meeting those grunts in the middle, so Sammy's going to split his grunts off. I think he wants those to take the nodes. More JPG plans go down on those choppers. Hayden is trying to defend this mini base so he can still pump units out closest to Sammy's base.
Chopper under assault from enemy troops!
Alright, Sammy put up another raid camp and an apex at his main base. Has a turret helping to defend him as rangers stand up on the ledge trying to pick off Hayden's army that's coming in. We got the warlord, some rangers, and a chopper. Not much, but he's definitely trying to defend this mini base. No second base yet for Sammy. He's working on those nodes though. Hopefully Hayden can pick up a node or 2 soon. I asked Thrasher. I want that too. Alright, so Hayden is trying to steal a node off of Sammy, but we got these choppers here defending that.
Mini base complete. They're attacking from above.
Alright, so we got Sammy with 49 population and Hayden with 43 population. So Sammy is moving his army of rangers, choppers, and NGs and grunts to try to take down Hayden's warlord. Warlord pulls in a chopper as the vortex does go down and catches Hayden's Desi as Hayden being Sammy's army to bits.
Allies are in danger.
Sammy fell to about 28 pop there, quickly rebuilt a few units, and Hayden now has a dominant population at 46. Ram goes off on the warlord as some banshees come in for Sammy. Now I know Hayden did have an apex back there, but he doesn't seem to be queuing up a ton of banshees. Warlord did lose his shield by about half health, and the beam is going to come down on Hayden's units, and he gets a few infantry units off. That hero still stands. Pulls a ranger. Hayden just has some rangers on the outside trying to pick off while the Desi Warlord does the brunt of the damage right near the base.
Show us the enemy so we can rank them.
Alright, that Warlord is quickly losing some health. Hayden's going to try and get him out of there and save him. Get some NGs on him. NG bubble goes off for Hayden, so he pushes back in.
Leader power ready.
Sammy making more rangers to deal with this hero. Hayden's at 41 population and Sammy is at 32 population. So Hayden's second base is upgraded, not fully built yet, and Sammy is still working off one base. Hayden definitely needs to get those engineers on that hero right now. They're just kind of flowing over his units. Yep, he's microing them back. So, Hayden has the only node in the game. Sammy originally cleared it, and Hayden took it back off him, and we have a victory! Alright, so, Sammy resigns, so Hayden takes the first game and only game that these two, I believe, will play. So let's check who is next. Alright, so next Is Dorito here? Let's see. We don't know if Dorito's showing. So the next game should be Jeremy versus Sammy. So, let's see. I'm going to kick Hayden and invite Jeremy. Let's see. Jeremy better be on. Alright. Jeremy versus Sammy. And it is going to be on Frontier. So Sammy has locked in. Jeremy has locked in. So rules are as always, no Vori, no nose stratting. We have Jeremy as Shippy and Sammy as Yap Yap, another banished out of Sammy. On Frontier. Surprised there was no Trox pick. Alright, so Jeremy is opening up with a supply pad and a ghost, and Sammy is opening up with a supply pad as well, and a chopper. Alright, so Sammy's sending his cannon fodder all over the map, mainly to that middle power. He has the rally point flag on this power as well. Jeremy getting his power in the middle. No mini bases picked up yet. Jeremy puts down another supply pad. His ghost comes out. And Sammy puts down another supply pad as well as his chopper comes out. Definitely call those two the wrong name.
Augmented harvester upgrade complete.
Ghost coming in for Jeremy, trying to pick off Sammy's cannon fodder on that power. Third pipe goes down for Sammy, going to be another harvester. As his cannon fodder dies off that power, so that power belongs to Jeremy, who is also going triple supply.
I don't like to alarm you,
2 minutes,
but our base is under
Hayden.
attack. Harvester constructed.
Alright, so we have Jeremy picking up one of his own mini bases as his power extractor is being built as his fourth pad, and Sammy stole one of Jeremy's mini bases. No mini bases on his side yet, but picked up one of Jeremy's. Sammy's fourth pad went down as well as power. Yeah, we're casting the same tournament, Ethan. We have a group. There's like a ton of people, and these always take forever, so I'm helping out. Alright, raid camp going down for Jeremy as his fifth pad, and Sammy is just going to build another harvester. Putting on a raid camp on his mini base right near Jeremy's base. Jeremy put a supply pad on his own mini base, and Sammy did pick up his math mini base, and Jeremy realized. Gonna pick up his other mini bases, so the mini bases are solidly in Sammy's favor.
Augmented extractor upgrade complete.
Alright, so double gen going down for Jeremy, while Sammy is staying on a single gen. Oh, Jeremy picked up the middle mini bases, so mini bases are even at 3 and 3 each.
They got vehicles. Raid camp constructed.
Sammy getting a nice scout on all the mini bases, picking up some of Jeremy's supplies.
Front's ready to rumble.
No nodes yet for either of the two. Gonna put a raid camp with heavy grunts coming out for Sammy. Nothing on this back mini yet. Sammy's getting a scout off on Jeremy's main, seeing that he is going double gen. And Jeremy's building a raid camp in the center. Double raid camp in the center. And we are a lot of units on the ground. We have 54 pop for Sammy and 21 pop for Jeremy. Alright, so we got Sammy's cannon fodder and one chopper working on Jeremy's middle mini base with the raid camp coming up on it. Jeremy's getting a scout off on Sammy's main base. And Jeremy is working on his first node in the middle. Alright, so we got some grunt riders and cannon fodder coming out of Sammy's mini base, gonna walk along the back. He is at full population, going right for Jeremy's den back there.
But our base is under attack.
Not sure Jeremy's really aware of it. He's working hard on those nodes, while his raid camp in the middle is gonna go fall to cannon fodder, some heavy grunts, and jobbers. We got JPBs coming out the middle for Jeremy, as we got a nice sized army coming in of Sammy's onto that generator. Got rams going off for the chopper on those JPBs, and Jeremy's going to move his grunts across to defend his mini base, but not his main base.
We're on foot. Power extractor constructed.
So Sammy's going to keep at this middle mini base that Jeremy's trying to rebuild the raid camp. Actually, okay. Jeremy's just going to go straight for Sammy's main base, as Sammy is at his main base taking down his power extractor. Oh, it's going to be so hard to scroll through. Alright, so we got some JPDs and grunts coming into Sammy's main base by Jeremy. They're going for his only power extractor as well. Sammy's trying to build a turret and put a nice mine to defend that turret being built. And he's just pulling back some units, leaving some cannon fodder to work on that mini base. But it looks like that extractor is going to fall. Let's see, but he got Jeremy's power extractor as well, but Jeremy did have two and Sammy only had one. Alright, we got a beam coming down on Jeremy's units, who manages to split a little bit. We still lost some units. Alright, we got 70 pop for Sammy and 38 pop for Jeremy. His supply is dwindling. Sammy's kind of stripping Jeremy's main base, as Jeremy hopes to do the same, but is kind of being distracted by cannon fodder and a stopper. And Jeremy's pads are going down, and it kind of looks like a win for Sammy. 68 pop to 22. And Jeremy did destroy his bases. Alright, so we have on Frontier in 5 minutes, Sammy victorious over Jeremy. Alright, so no Dorito, so let's see what we're gonna do. Alright, the next game should be Hayden versus Jeremy on Mirage. Alright, so on Mirage, we are going to see Jeremy's Arby and Hayden's Yap Yap. Alright, this is going to be an interesting match. These two are friends, play teamwork quite a bit together. Hopefully they take this all in fun, no hard feelings. Alright, so Jeremy is going to open up with grunts and no pads. Going to split all his unit. Alright, he put a supply pad down. And Hayden is opening up with a supply pad, and knowing Hayden, that's a chopper coming out. Alright, Jeremy's picking up his closest supplies, not going... Okay, he wasn't going for the power. I assume he's going to move to the power, and Hayden is sending his cannon fodder right to the middle.
Harvester constructed.
Alright, Hayden. Jeremy's putting another supply pad down, and so is Hayden.
Ghost here.
Chopper came out for Hayden. When Jeremy's ghost came out, I guess he canceled that extra grunt. Alright, Jeremy picked up his closest mini base.
Augmented harvester upgrade
and Hayden
complete.
has a rally point flag on Jeremy's other mini base. We got triple supply for Jeremy.
We are being engaged by enemy forces.
Alright, so we are going to see a mini base steal out of Hayden. That has been the theme of
Mini
these
base
games,
complete.
a stolen mini base, and the game's pretty much over. Gonna pick up some of Jeremy's supplies,
Harvester
and Jeremy's grunt
constructed.
is going to quickly realize that Hayden stole his mini base.
The enemy
Alright,
is
both guys
upon
went
us.
triple supply.
Augmented harvester upgrade complete.
And we got a raid camp on Jeremy's mini base. Hayden realized it with his cannon fodder.
Our base is under attack.
Enemy attack with vehicles.
We must have power.
Got Gen 4th for Jeremy. And Hayden went quadruple
Power extractor
supply,
constructed.
putting down a Gen 5th. Nothing on
Their
his mini
vehicles are
base yet,
assaulting me.
either of them. While Jeremy has a barracks coming out with elite enforcers. No one picks up the middle mini. And we got another raid camp on Jeremy's main. So I think we're looking at a double enforcer rush. Hopefully
Raid
Hayden can
camp
get a scout off
constructed.
and realize. Alright, we got a raid camp on Hayden's stolen mini base. Hayden is leading the mini base total, 3, 2, 1. Got a supply pad on the other mini base. And hopefully he sends some cannon
Leader
fodder up on
point
that ledge
earned.
so he gets a clear look at what Jeremy is
Your
doing.
orders.
Alright, Jeremy is looking to take his first node, but the mines, the Yap mines go down and stop him. Oh, he's going to suicide one grunt. One of the mines go off.
My squad is being targeted.
Alright, Hayden's still on a single gen. Oh, Jeremy deleted that back raid camp and is putting up a
The enemy is
turret.
attacking.
Doesn't want to put all his eggs in one basket, I guess, with a double enforcer rush. Alright, so Jeremy is looking to
Turret
take that
constructed.
first node. And he is pushing across to the other node with 3 grunts, which is quickly going to be stopped by Hayden's choppers. No. No, yes.
They have sent the vehicle.
Power extractor constructed. Turret complete.
Alright, so it looks like Hayden is just going to pump out choppers and put a turret up to
The
defend
fools
his
are
base.
attacking us.
Got some cannon fodder versus elite enforcers in the center. No middle mini has been taken yet. Jeremy is on 1 node. Hayden's on 0. And we got some cannon fodder, a grunt rider, and a heavy grunt moving in onto Jeremy's base.
Our
He
base
destroyed
is
that raid
under
camp in the
attack.
back for a 2nd gen and put up a turret. Got a ghost coming out in the center for Jeremy as he has some grunts on hold ground trying to take down Hayden's mini base. Hayden's going to work on that turret
Ghost, ready for
and the
duty.
sensor tower. Jeremy's coming back to defend with some elite enforcers. Hayden is working to clear his closest node.
We are fighting off an
Mines
enemy
goes
vehicle.
down for
base
Arby.
is under
He's
attack.
raged. And the chopper slammed right into those mines.
Augmented extractor upgrade complete.
Alright, so I think Jeremy is going to successfully defend this, but the choppers did come in for Hayden. If they can get off some nice
Ghost
rams,
reporting.
we could really do some damage to Jeremy here.
They send a vehicle against us. The cavalry.
Harvester
Mines go
constructed.
down, rams go off,
The enemy has
and
captured
some
our
of the
power
mines
node.
go off with that elite enforcer triggering it.
Our base is
still
under
got-
attack.
Hayden's mini base is slowly losing health over there, and not by much. We need some elite enforcers on that.
They send a.
We got 20 population out of Jeremy and 62 out of Hayden.
Grunt Rider ready to ride out. Give me a break, will ya?
And so, Jeremy's units did go down, pretty much leaving his main base undefended except for this dying turret. We got some more.
Leader point earned.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we have a victory. We have Hayden beating Jeremy on Mirage in 5.5 minutes. Hayden is Yap Yap and Jeremy was RB.